Let's play! Whoa! Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You all may call me Pharaoh, and welcome back to Let's Play Professor Layton and the Azran Legacy. Last time we left off, we started Chapter 6 proper, and it was just revelation after revelation after revelation. Finding out that Emmy works for Targent and was sent by her uncle Leon to spy on us this whole entire time. That we knew that Descalais, or excuse me, Desmond Sycamore is in fact Jean Descalais. That he is also our not long lost, but he is our brother. And that Leon Bronev is Layton's actual father. I can't even call him Layton because Herschel's not even his name. Like, there was so much that was revealed. And now we are so close. I'm thinking we just kind of move this along and have this be the finale. So let's just move on up and take things from there and hope for the best. What? It's a dead end. Where do we go from here? Look carefully, Luke. Have you noticed the floor? I mean, it does look suspicious. But before we do so, we got a few things to look for, including a hint coin here, a hint coin to the top right, and, well, I guess that's it. Really quick, how much we have here. So just 4 more hint coins to find in total, then we're good. So let's take a look at the floor here for a puzzle. What's this on the ground? For the moment, a mystery. One we'll have to solve of where to follow Bronev. There's a lever here too. It looks as though we need to push the lever down to operate something, but I'm not sure how it works. Well, we're gonna figure that out right now, hopefully. Puzzle 148. A groovy lever. Luke and Layton don't know it yet, but they've just found a hidden lift. Activating the lift is a matter of pulling the lever from the top of the grid down to the bottom. But there's a complication. The groove the lever slides down is rotated out of alignment. Can you help put the groove back into place so that our heroes can pull the lever and activate the lift? Touching a yellow circle rotates the squares surrounding it 90 degrees clockwise, but you can only do this 6 times. Okay. So touch a yellow circle to rotate the 4 squares surrounding it. Oh. No, okay, that makes sense. When I thought about squares, I'm like, do you mean like literally the big ones? But they're talking about literally the smaller ones. Okay. Keep an eye on the blue lights on the right on the screen. They tell you how many moves are remaining. Ugh. Okay. So, it needs to be one nice groove. Too damn bad. Okay. Well, I like that it's doing that. And then close. Why would that not work? I guess that doesn't really, can't be happy with that. This shouldn't be too bad to do. I mean, does it have to be like one straight path down? I kind of doubt that, per se. I just kind of want this to follow along in a nice groove pattern. Let me try that again. I feel like we're getting somewhere. So I could almost go from the left and then to the bottom, but I guess not. Or if it's supposed to be 2 straight lines down, then maybe that is supposed to be it then. Hold on, maybe we are getting a little bit closer to this. Damn it! Okay. I might need to look at a hint here then, because maybe I'm not understanding this. Okay. It's likely to require a little bit of trial and error, so try pressing buttons and see what happens. Remember that your goal is to create a path from the lever to the bottom. Wait. It's the goal is to create a path from the lever to the bottom of the grid. Yeah, I get that. If you need a hint to get started, try pressing the rightmost button in the top row twice. Oh, well, I did that already. It feels like I almost have it, but then... Like, the thing is, like, right there, it's like, why can't I just, like... Like, does it have to... I guess one of my things, like, does it have to literally go straight down? Because I guess I was thinking, like, can't it just kind of, like, move along the groove? But I'm guessing it can't. So I need to... We almost have it. Is it... Wait a minute. Yeah, okay. My bad. I really was thinking about that really stupidly. I thought, like, it didn't have to be, like, straight down. Although, logically, it's like, how else are you supposed to do it? Alright, that's more. There's more to win to solve this puzzle, but it's unlikely our heroes are worried about that just now, because the lift is here. It's time to proceed to the upper floors. A lift! Alright, and before we actually get on there, there's actually a hint coin that appears after this, so there you go. I believe that's it, so... Let's go into the lift. Luke, do you remember what the Azran pillar we saw the nest said? It was kind of hard to understand, but it seemed to say that whoever can solve the Azran's puzzle will get their power. In a nutshell, yes. They will receive the final gift from the most powerful civilization to rise and to fall. We have caught a glimpse of the Azran's true intentions, but we cannot turn back now. We must see this through to the end. What do you think's gonna happen? We will soon find out. Are you ready, Luke? Always, Professor. I'm your apprentice, after all. Yes, you are indeed. Well then, let's go. Until you stab me in the back just like Emmy did. Wouldn't that be a surprise for, like, the new game whenever the hell it decides to come out? No, that'll never happen. Alright. Man, guys, we are right there. We are moving into the final chapter of the game. The finale. The Azran Legacy.
Look! There's Bronev with Emmy and Aurora!
We may still be able to stop him. Let's hurry. There they are. Daddy, no! Before we continue, hint coin up here, hint coin to the left, hint coin to the right. Now, if we did that right, we should have 295. And now I feel comfortable enough to go ahead, get these 5 hint coins here. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, that is literally all 300 hint coins in the game. Now the only things left, of course, are these souvenirs. I'm not going to be able to show them off, but there they are. But yeah. Besides that, look at that, guys. Like, 2 more puzzles to go. 300 hint coins. 30 freaking hours we've been doing this. Somehow. Doesn't even really feel like that, honestly, but we're ready to... Got such bittersweet times here, but we have to continue. Father, no! Here we are, at the last door, and every single one of my useless henchmen have already fallen into a trap. Well then, Emmeline, this is your cue. You shall solve this one. After all, I've spent years preparing you for this very day, training you myself.
Yes, Uncle Leon. How? How can you be so willing to sacrifice others to further your needs, your ends? Don't listen to him, Emmy. If you go in there, you may never come out again. I'm sorry. I don't have a choice. I've already betrayed the Professor and Luke for Uncle Leon's sake. If I turn on Uncle Leon now, it will have all been for nothing.
You're a good girl, Emmeline. I know you won't disappoint me.
I won't. Emmy, no!
Hold it! Objection! I will go.
But, Professor, it's dangerous. You could get injured in there, or worse.
Precisely. I cannot allow my excellent assistant to put herself in danger, can I? You still call the woman who betrayed you your assistant. You are a strange character. Oh, well, it matters little to me. You can go in her place if you so desire. And so I shall. Does Bronev not know that they're, our son? Maybe. Exit on the left. This treacherous room is filled with spike traps and statues that fire lethal lasers from their eyes. The stone statues turn 90 degrees clockwise every time that he takes a step, and as soon as he steps off a floor tile, the spikes will emerge through it, making it impossible to turn back. Guide Layton to the exit on the left-hand side of the room, and be careful not to let him get trapped in a corner, or worse, fried by lasers. Okay. Well, this should be an interesting one. Oh, I'm screwed. Ah! Okay. Where are we? Oh, let me just reset this. Should I go left or down? I definitely can't do that, so let's go down. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just kind of doing whatever at this point. Nope. Now, how the hell is that gonna work, me? That was just a more elongated way to do that. Oh my god, I was so close. Hold on. There we go.
This was
not too bad.
quite the conundrum.
Once again, it's like one of those puzzles that you really only have so many things that you can do to solve it. So, it can be trial and error, but there you are. Laser sharp! Time to find out what the Azran have in store for you. Good work, Layton. At last, the final secrets of the Azran civilization. It has been a long, painful road to get here, but it will all be worth it in the end. Listen to me, I implore you. The Azran's legacy is not what you think. Unleashing it may bring on the end of the world. What are you talking about? The Azran legacy will be a boon to us all. Think of the good we could do, the lives we could save, the knowledge and the technology. Broden, if you don't understand. I don't think he's willing or even bothering to understand. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. The heart of the Azran sanctuary. The dream I've nurtured all these years will soon be fulfilled. Now then, girl. Read the words of the Azran engraved in the stone, and let us unlock the power of the Azran. The final key, the blood of the Guardian. Offer up that one life in our sanctuary, and the gates to our legacy will open. And I'm sure he's not going to give a damn. He's like, oh, okay, yeah, kill yourself. I mean, hey, putting it that bluntly, but, like, sacrifice yourself, but that's... yeah. The blood of the Guardian? Now, what the hell do you think, you idiot? I have a very bad feeling about this. After this point, you'll be unable to save your game. Are you ready to continue? I mean, considering we just saved, I think that's fine.
Well, if that's what it takes. Go on. In you go. The final step, as her heart is pierced. Let it be revealed. What? Don't look at me like that, girl. I will not be swayed. Not after everything I've been through to get here.
Bruno, stop!
Oh no! Aurora!
So it's true. Aurora's not...
What?
Many ages have passed, but men are still fools. They shall fall into ruin, as we Azran did in times past.
Luke, we need to get out of this room.
Okay.
believe the sanctuary is airborne.
But how?
What a wondrous sight. What you are witnessing here is the true power of the Azran civilization. This is the prize I have spent my life searching for.
No, Bronev, it's no prize.
What? What are those things? No. What does it mean? Why is this happening?
Worthless fools, driven by greed and lust for power. You have released a hail of destruction upon the world. Your people will suffer the same fate as the Azran.
You're...
I am the voice of the Azran people.
Wait. What do you mean? You say we will suffer the same fate as the Azran. Talk.
Very well. You shall know everything. Eons ago, before your people came into the world, we lived and thrived. We were the Azran. We were masters of technology and science. There was no puzzle we could not solve. With every success, our arrogance grew. In time, we came to view ourselves as gods. We regarded menial tasks as something beneath us. And so we designed a new race, artificial beings of great strength. They were tireless, impervious to pain, unaffected by temperature. These golems would forge our metal, carry our burdens, harvest our crops. But they were more than just machines. We had built them with the ability to think and reason. They even exhibited emotion. Verily, in our folly and greed, we had created a fully sentient race. As time passed, the golems began to reflect on their condition and think of themselves as Azran people. They wished to be freed, but we refused. And eventually, the golems rebelled. The rebellion was devastating. Our civilization fell, destroyed by its own creations. The few remaining leaders rallied their strength for one last endeavor. As their final act, they sealed the great Azran sanctuary, along with the golems, deep in solid ice, and left a lone guardian to watch over it.
What? So what we have really awakened is...
The golems. The Azran people's greatest mistake. The victims of one atrocity, and the perpetrators of another.
Everything I have been searching for these past decades, it was a lie. A trick. I sacrificed everything for this. I cared nothing for money or fame. I was just a scholar of archaeology. I lost my children, my wife. I threw my whole life away to solve the greatest puzzle in modern history. To gain superior knowledge and power that could change the world. I'm sorry, Rachel. It's my fault you're here. I dragged you into all this.
No, Leon. Don't say that. You didn't drag me into anything. I was always happy to be by your side. I just wish I could have seen the boys again, but I've run out of time.
I failed.
No, I know you'll succeed. You'll fulfill your dream, our dream.
I can't.
You can. I believe in you. I won't be able to be by your side anymore, but I'll always be watching over you.
Rachel. Rachel. Don't leave me. Rachel. All my searching. All the things I've done. And it's all been for this.
I'm not crying. Shut up. It's kind of funny that Layton looks like Rachel and Descole looks like Bronev or Leon, whatever. Oh, my God. Pulling at the heartstrings here. Bronev sacrificed everything in pursuit of the Azran legacy and through his ruthlessness unleashed a force that would destroy the world. Faced with the fact that his dream is in fact a nightmare, Bronev's ambition crumbles into dust. He chased his dream with fervent determination, and he must have some relief that the Azran could bring him happiness. Bronev's wife, my biological mother, she died while Bronev was pursuing the Azran. Please tell us, Aurora. What should we do?
Come with me, Professor.
If we don't stop this, we face total annihilation. Please help us, Aurora. There must be a way to save humanity. Aurora!
The device controlling both the mechanisms in this ruin and the golems is that prism. If we could just stop those beams of light.
Stop the beams, you say?
Oh!
Descole!
We need to step on the pedestals in the alcoves around this room, all at the same time.
And there are 5 pedestals.
Professor, please, let me help.
Emmy?
Yes, let's do this together, Professor!
Let me think about this.
One last puzzle, for all time's sake.
Bronev, we need you too. If we do not stop all 5 light beams, the entire human race is doomed.
Wait. If you do this, if you step into the beams of light, you will die. Are you still willing to do it? The decision is yours, and yours alone. Will you take this chance to save humanity?
Luke.
It's the only way to save everyone. Professor, I have to do it!
I'll help you too.
Aurora.
We can do it!
It's not working for me, Professor!
I was so close. I dedicated my life to archaeology, to finding the most precious treasure that mankind could ever hope for. And yet...
Bronev, listen to me. Our mission here was not pointless. Others can learn from this. They don't have to repeat the mistakes of the past. Humanity can move on. Look to the future. Mankind doesn't have to end here.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, light of the Azran, I beg you, look upon this scene. The people of today are not foolish or selfish beings. They think of others. They strive for a brighter future. They are a great people. I cannot even imagine what they might achieve if they only lived.
Jesus, this game. Ah. Yeah, so what I was gonna say beforehand is, like, I'm probably misunderstanding, but the whole idea of, like, who or what Aurora actually is still a little iffy to me. Because, like, as was she considered, like, a golem because, like, they appoint a guardian? That one, I'm just gonna kind of let the game keep going and see what's going on here, but oof. Oh, light of the Azran, I beg of you, find a way to soothe their hurt. By doing a puzzle, of course. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the final puzzle of the main story. 150, the Azran Legacy. I was gonna say, what the hell do I do? Justice inspires the bard. His song for the warrior echoes through time. War ends, restoring balance, but time changes everything. By learning from the past, you may direct the future, and hope comes when only time remains. What? Alright, hold on. Okay, so we can only choose. So, justice inspires the bard. His song for the warrior echoes through time. War ends, restoring balance, but time changes everything. So we have the hourglass first, and then the harp, and then we get to choose the scales. That could be justice. His song, war ends, restoring balance. But maybe the arrow? time it changes everything, so the hourglass. Learning from the past, you may direct the future. See, that I don't know. What the hell would the next thing be? Did I? Oh? Aurora, you have walked with these people. If you truly wish them to be reborn, use the hourglass to turn back time. Do so, and their broken vessels shall be filled. Breath shall be restored to lifeless lungs. As your life flows down to earth, the sky shall become your domain. Turn back. Okay, I get it. Turn back time. Reverse time. I guess that was it. So be it. Aurora, our messenger. We shall grant your wish.
We're alive!
Aurora, you saved us?
Through your selflessness, you have proved your worth to the Azran. All the power and knowledge contained in these ruins is yours to do with as you please. May this gift of the Azran grant your people plenty and contentment.
Thank you, but I'm afraid we must decline. We do not need this gift.
You don't?
People are resourceful. It may take hundreds of years. It may even take thousands. But I am sure we will one day develop science and technology to rival even that of the Azran. I believe that we should build our own future and let the Azran keep their treasures.
What's going on? The Azran Sanctuary has fulfilled its purpose. And so too have I. I thank you all.
Aurora!
I must fade into obscurity along with the Azran. That is my fate. I am the last of the Azran golems. My body will soon cease to function.
I'm sorry.
No! Stop! Come with us!
You must go quickly.
Very well. Let's go. Luke!
Goodbye. Aurora.
Farewell, Layton.
Discolay!
It's so clear to me now. Humans have evolved and grown. They've surpassed even the Azran. Indeed, they are a wonderful people in their own right. The Azran can rest in peace now. Humanity will live on and build a better future. Goodbye, Professor Layton. Goodbye, Luke. We were only together for a short while, but I enjoyed every minute of it. Thank you. Perhaps one day, I will be reborn as a human being. A wonderful human being, like you.
Oh, damn it. So that does answer my question about Aurora. I'm like, well, she didn't get hurt when she got stabbed, but it just shows how much Bronev was willing to do just to get this Azran power. I mean, I don't think that was far-fetched. She would kill others, so... Damn. Aurora was created by the Azran to guard their legacy once they were gone. After traveling the world of Professor Layton and fulfilling her role, the time came for her to say goodbye, with the hope of one day being reborn. But the Azran legacy disposed of, Aurora's role as a messenger has been fulfilled.
It's over, isn't it?
Yes.
You're mine, Bronev! Looks like your number's up! Theodore Bronev. I thought you should know that's your real name.
You're mistaken. My name is Herschel Layton. I need no other name.
No, you don't. Herschel Layton. Farewell.
I could never call you father. My parents are Roland and Lucille. However, perhaps we will meet again one day, as fellow archaeologists and as friends.
Okay, Game, calm down. My heart can only take so much. That's the thing. I really wanted some type of discussion between father and son in some capacity, but we have to be realistic about this. Everything that Bronev has done, or I should say Leon, what he's done all this time, and what he's put Theodore through. Like, what he put him through, there's no way that he can ever forgive him, but maybe with time, it will soothe the pain. But my thing is, like, I don't know where the hell Descalay is. I can't say, like, oh my god, he's dead. I'm really curious, how can they move on? Because, like, obviously we know nothing like this occurs in the original trilogy. No mention of Leon, of Descalay, Emmy, anything like that has come up. And now I'm having a lot of false hope for New World of Steam that they're going to bring people back, and I just don't think they are. And that's a whole nother discussion, actually, so hold on. In helping Professor Layton and the others prove humanity's worth to the Azran, Bronev played a part in averting the destruction of the world. He appears to have rediscovered his humanity, but can he ever make up for his past deeds? The Azran's legacy is lost forever, but Bronev has regained his humanity. Perhaps this is the hope of the Azran wished to bequeath.
It's all over. All those years of toil. Where am I to go from here? You will find a new purpose, Master. The world is your oyster, and old Raymond your constant companion. You're right. Let's go, Raymond. A new adventure awaits.
Well, Professor, I suppose this is it.
You're really leaving?
I have to. Targent is no more. And well, that means my mission is over. There's no reason for me to stay here with you.
You may have no mission, but a professor still needs an assistant, doesn't he?
That's true. Especially a professor who has a tendency to go on wild and dangerous adventures.
Indeed, you have a point.
One day, when I'm worthy of being your assistant, perhaps I'll come back. But in the meantime, I think you have an excellent candidate already. Luke is the keenest and most reliable assistant one could hope for. Anyway, I should be going.
Right. Oh. Huh?
Goodbye, Professor Layton.
Thank you, Emmy.
Don't, game. All right, I'm just saying this right now in case the audio gets really funky here. A lot of times they like fudging up the last scene of the audio because of copyright, so I apologize if it sounds really weird. Oh my god, they even went on adventures together. No. Oh my god. Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Professor Layton and the Azran Legacy, and as it sits, the latest game, frankly, in the series that people care about. I hate saying that, but I mean, well, I heard good things about Layton Brothers, but it's just not the same. And then same thing, well, Layton's Mystery Journey, I just keep hearing a bunch of like poo-poo about it, but I'm curious about it still. But, dear God, what a journey this has been. Like, yeah, my complaint is that everything got thrown at us in that last hour or two. But it was still amazing to get resolutions to a lot of things. But, you know what? I just realized we never really got the idea about what Desmond, whatever, was saying about his daughter passing away. I don't know if it's still meant to be one of those things where we have to make the interpretation that perhaps somehow Emmy could be his daughter or something, but like, unless it's like, well, no, like he knows for a fact his daughter passed away. I don't know. So that one I'm a little iffy on still. There's that big question there. But here's my kind of controversial take on this now. After experiencing everything in the original trilogy and now the prequel trilogy, I'm almost iffy about them making the new game now. It's the way I put it is like, if you guys are familiar with Toy Story, and if you watched all the way up to 3, I think a lot of people would agree that 3 ended the best way possible, and we should have left it at that. Obviously not the case, considering 4 came out and 5 is going to come out very soon. It kind of might be the same thing with New World of Steam. We're excited for more Layton, don't get me wrong. I'm just worried about where the story can go. Because now I have a lot of like false hope per se about maybe Bronev is okay now. Maybe Aurora. Wait, that's not Aurora. Who is that? Sorry, this music though. Like, oh, you get promoted! Yay! Damn, what the hell was I gonna say? Oh, like, is Emmy gonna come back? Are we gonna see people from Miracle Mask again? That's what I'm wondering. And I'm glad to see the people of Frohenborg did not die. That's what I was worried about, but it looks like they're rebuilding. Okay. And look at him give his lectures now. Yay. So yeah, I mean, I can't believe it, guys. This journey is practically done. I'm not really sure how I feel about all of that, but okay. Like, what the hell? I can sue for impersonation, fraud. Look at him, look all dapper. Oh man, oh man. Emmy, I'm sorry I called you a bitch. I was full of emotion. I was right not to trust you, kinda, but you still liked us in the end, so. Is that the letter for Curious Village? That's what I'm assuming it is. Oh, man. And I wonder what Desclay's gonna do. I hate that he still gave him that, like, the evil music while he was in his credit scenes, but we'll see. To my dear friend Pharaoh.
The things we saw that day in the village became a secret we would have to keep from everyone for the rest of our lives. Because, you see...
Wow, yeah, it was. It's the beginning of Curious Village. Oh my god! This takes us back.
Why are we going to help solve an inheritance dispute?
Luke, my boy, you think I'd take on such an ordinary request? This is an altogether unique and exciting situation, and it has piqued my intellectual curiosity. But I suppose it would be best to explain the case before we arrive at our destination. 2 months ago, Baron Augustus Rhino...
No, it's not. Well, it is kind of to be continued, but we did it already. Okay. It's glad to hear that their audio quality was a lot better compared to Curious Village. Oh... No! Did you enjoy Professor Layton and the Azran Legacy? I really did. You've solved all 150 puzzles in the story mode of the game. Congratulations! That is no small feat. You must have a brain to rival that Professor Layton himself. There's still more to see in Professor Layton and the Azran Legacy. For more fun, try a daily puzzle or one of Layton's challenges in the bonuses section. Enjoy the rest of what's on offer. And there we go. The last, I think 6 episodes have now been added to the trunk. And since you come to the end of the story, you may now save your game. When you continue in this game, you will resume play right before the final confrontation on Bronev. From there, you can wander around freely, collecting items and solving puzzles you might have missed. Which we know we didn't. 31 hours, supposedly, we spent on this. Definitely the longest game in the series. And I don't know where to rank it. It's really good, for sure. I don't know. I don't know where the hell to rank it. Now, I guess out of the prequel trilogy, I don't know. I hate saying it, but it's like, I don't know if it's the best. I really, really enjoyed Miracle Mask regarding the story there. And just because, like, that's where he first introduced to his parents. And, I mean, it's not really air quotes. I mean, it's true. They are his parents, you know, adoptive, but they took care of him. But, like, that really, like, got to me. Now, granted, we found all this information in Azran Legacy, but if they're all good. Let's just call it that. They're all good. Now, before we end this, before we move on to like a bonus video or two, let's see what we have here. Stop nothing against things. Then Kid Layton, like, hey, I seen that image. Okay. Now, look at that. We still cannot actually get on the Bostonius from here. Interesting. Hold on. Now, all the Layton journals entries should be here. Oh, Aurora. Bronev was arrested. Called me Theodore Bronev. I feel sympathy for him, but my father is Roland. My name is Professor Layton, and it always will be. Desclay is gone. He disappeared and his whereabouts have remained unknown. I think we may say with some confidence that we won't be seeing Desmond Sycamore anytime soon. I may resign as my assistant. Her instructions have been to report my movements while I search for the Azran Legacy. With them gone, her mission is over, and she feels it's only right that she should leave. It's been 3 years since I met Emmy, and so much has happened. I will always treasure those memories. Thank you, Emmy. So he's literally writing these right before Curious Village, because right here, letter arrives. My search for the Azran Legacy over, I returned to Gressenheller. I was just getting settled into a life of lectures and academic papers when a letter arrived from me. It had been sent by the widow of recently deceased billionaire Baron Reinhold and asked me to help solve an inheritance dispute involving something called the Golden Apple. I think I shall take Luke to investigate the matter. Speaking of all that, oh my god, I forgot. What was the other girl's name in the original trilogy? Oh my god. Is it Fiona? Flora? It might be Flora. I feel really bad. Okay. I think it's because like they didn't really make that much of an impact, I guess, on the overall architecture of the story, but still. Okay. Let's take a look at these last episodes. Starting with Bloom at Large. Now living his life in the shadows, Bloom runs into a most unlikely figure, Inspector Grosky's #1 fan. Wait, Bloom, the one that got arrested? Like, what's he doing? The nest is crawling with police. The confounded Carmichael and his meddling. I should probably steer clear for the time being.
Oh!
I do beg your pardon, miss.
Aren't you Leonard Bloom, the detective?
They've heard of me.
Heard of you? I thought Grosky had put you behind bars. You're a corrupt police officer, a criminal.
Grosky's moment of glory, a fine arrest. Yes, that day in custody was most unpleasant. Let me explain how this works for you, miss. I was just one part of the organization. Many more still lurk in the shadows. Without me, how's anyone going to bring them to light?
I don't care. Nothing you say is going to change the fact that you are a criminal. I simply cannot let you go.
Then consider this. With my intellectual capacity and your fervor for justice, we could achieve great things together. You may label me a villain, but that is a careless judgment based on the company I once kept. Personally, I do not care whether I work for the law or for criminals. I ask only that my talents do not go to waste.
And you expect me to cooperate with you? Why should I believe you?
Well, intelligence services had no trouble believing me. They know that I'm willing to work in the name of justice. By all means, if you're worried that I might commit another crime, escort me to their headquarters. I won't resist.
Well, I'll trust you for now, but any funny business, and I'm taking you back to Grosky. Is that clear?
Crystal. Okay, I'm not really sure if I care for any of that, but whatever. Why am I missing an actual thing there? Oh, that better come out when I watch all these. Luke's day off. Having reached the end of his latest adventure, Luke returns to London to meet up with his parents, who are ever so glad to see how grown up he's become.
Dad, look! I brought some treats. Professor Layton got them for us.
Ah, very generous of him. Ah, caramel slices. I'm gonna have to watch myself around these.
Huh, I'm sure your father will scoff a lot tonight. Mom, what are you doing here? Surprised? I was getting out my research at the university library, and I thought I'd drop in to see how your father was doing.
I think she's more keen on getting a glimpse of some of this cutting-edge of technology, if you ask me.
Well, perhaps a little both. But you know, this whole campus really takes me back. Oh, that reminds me. Can you tell me more about what the professor was like when he was younger?
Back when the three of us studied here.
Let's see. Well, he was very dedicated,
very hardworking. Yes, very hardworking. But he missed half his lectures in favor of going out exploring.
He was quite the adventurer, wasn't he?
Sometimes he'd go out for days on expeditions to who knows where. I never would have expected him to become a respectable university professor. I learned a lot from him. I learned that the truly important things in life can't be found in books and papers.
But there are always stacks of papers in your study. You know, Luke, when you first said you wanted to go off with the professor, I was so worried about you. But now I see that you've grown up faster than I ever could have imagined.
Every child wants to leave their parents' side eventually. I'm just so proud that you were able to do it so young.
I actually still find it hard to believe myself at times. Oh, my little Luke.
Look at the state of your jacket. Don't tell me you've been traveling the world in that tattered old thing.
Oh, suppose I have.
Well, we can't have that. It's about time we bought you a new one.
Come and see us again before you start off for your next adventure. We'll go shopping together. How'd you like that? Sounds good to me.
Do. Farewell, Emmy. Oh.
Luke and Emmy have teased each other, mocked each other, and became firm friends. But now it's time to say goodbye. You know, I can't believe how worked up I got before. For a moment, I thought you really betrayed us, Emmy. Deep down, though, I knew it was just an act.
Yeah, okay.
I bet you didn't think I'd be able to see you through it, did you? Well, I did. I'm the professor's apprentice, after all. I'm so sorry, Luke. What? Why? What is there to apologize for? This isn't like you at all, Emmy. Why aren't you teasing me or racing me to the ice cream van or something, like you always do? Listen, Luke. I don't want to hear it. You don't have to explain anything to me. You're the professor's assistant, and that's all there is to it. Luke, I talked to Dean Delmona last night. I'll be taking a long holiday soon, so the professor's going to need a new assistant. What? You can't just leave. I won't let you. It was all Bronev's fault. He didn't do anything wrong. Why do you have to go? I had a choice, Luke, and I chose poorly. In the end, it was my decision and mine alone. I know the professor won't judge me. He'd stand by me just like he did the first time we met. Of course! You're our friend! But the professor already has someone who will make a far better assistant than I did. A young gentleman with a heart of gold. Emmy! Don't go! Keep the professor out of trouble for me, will you, Luke? Until I see you again.
No. See, but you know, there is something else too. I wish we did know more about Emmy when she was younger. Like, how did she come to have, like, Leon basically be her father figure? I wish we kind of knew more about that. Dreams of a dying man. After putting Luke's life before his own, Descalé lies on the verge of death. Losing consciousness, he drifts into a dream and reflects on his life, a life of pain and regret.
I am Aurora, an artificial being created by the Azran that serve a single purpose. I was not supposed to have desires of my own. I was there when the civilization fell. I watched and I despaired. Then I awoke, not to destruction, but to a bright new world, filled with happy faces, filled with friendship. Your people in your world gave me hope, and a purpose of my own.
Hope? A worthless illusion. As Desmond Sycamore, I hope to live a normal life with my family. I believed I could move on from my past and live for far more than just revenge. What naivety. And of course, just when I thought I found happiness, fate wrestled it from me. Now my wife and daughter are gone, and with them that fool Sycamore. I am Jean d'Escalais, a broken husk of a man. Let the world burn for all I care.
Is this really what they've wanted for you? You can say you have lost all hope, but what about the hopes of your family? Though they are gone, their hopes and dreams live on in your heart.
Ridiculous.
I have seen the sadness and longing in your eyes. You hide behind this persona, but I know you still have the capacity to love and to hope.
You're wrong. I care only for revenge. Jean d'Escalais is all there is. Yes, I reassumed the guise of Desmond Sycamore, but it was to manipulate my brother for my own ends, nothing more.
Professor, there is still kindness within you. I forgive you, even if you do not forgive yourself. And I know your brother will forgive you too. You have suffered greatly. You have anguish enough to crush your spirit, but you also have great strength. You mustn't give up.
Very well. I suppose coming back from the brink does have a certain flair. And it makes a perfect dramatic entrance.
So he lost his wife as well.
Or, now unfortunately this is quite a common thing, that if a family, God forbid, were to suffer a loss, a huge tragedy of losing a child, the marriage itself does not really last afterwards. It's not a guaranteed thing, don't get me wrong, but it's an extremely trying aspect. So, man, see, that's another thing I wish we knew more about Desmond at that point, is like, his life before taking on the role of d'Escalais. My name is Herschel Layton. His long adventure at an end, Layton returns to everyday life in London, much to the relief of his proud parents. Ma? Pa? Is something the matter? Oh, nice to see you too, son.
Some lovely people at Scotland Yard were kind enough to tell us that you were on your way back, so your father and I waited here. Now, you're not hurt anything, are you? You look a little worse for wear. I hope you've been eating properly.
I'm fine, Ma, really. It's good to see you looking so well.
Oh, there's quite some life in us yet. You're only as old as you feel, you know.
Very true indeed. Herschel, my boy, you've done so well for yourself. You wouldn't believe how very proud we are of you. Pa, please, I owe it all to my wonderful parents. You taught me everything that I know.
My word, Herschel, what's come over you all of a sudden? There's nothing wrong, is there?
I'm simply glad I have a place to call home, that's all. Speaking of which, would it trouble you if I were to drop by one evening? I do miss your home cooking, Ma.
Of course you can, Herschel dear. I'll make you a shepherd's pie. It'll be lovely to have you around. Usually so busy with lectures and research and whatnot.
Give the boy a rest, Lucille. He's had a long day, and I'm sure he's looking forward to a good night's sleep. Yes, I think we have a lot of catching up to do. Oh, how about your buddies from Miracle Mask, huh? I mean, oh crap, how do I get this final one? Uh-oh. Is there a final one? It would seem weird like there's not, but even according to the guide, the last episode you get is My Name is Herschel Layton. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna save again. If you haven't yet explored the game world to its full extent, here's some good news for you. You're free to come and go from the Chamber of Light whenever you like, so travel the world to your heart's content. Travel alongside your 5 companions and have fun searching for hidden puzzles and items that you overlooked. Simply return to the Chamber of Light when you want to replay the ending of the story. Please take your time and be sure to enjoy everything the game has to offer. Okay, so you can explore. Okay, there's the Bostonius again. Okay, so... What I guess I'm still kind of... Like, I don't understand these. What do I do with these tickets? Is it in the bonus? You know what? Hold on, real quick. Let me get one of these too. Have a look on it aboard the Bostonius. Oh. Okay, hold on. So those tickets don't actually take us anywhere per se. Now, really quick, we're gonna go to Sangria because there's something funny. Not funny, but there's something you can do here. Actually, hold on a minute. Where is that souvenir? Am I just a little blind? Or is this supposed to be a souvenir? Well, you know, hold on. I think we have one more we can grab. Oh wait, so yeah, that's definitely from COD, okay. Perhaps we'll have time for spot fishing at some point. My dad and I used to go fishing together quite a lot. I prefer snatching fish straight out of the water, like a bear. Good for you. Okay, so that's that. Now, here's one thing you can do. You have a pile of clothes here. Aurora can switch out her clothes. I thought I'd wear those clothes you got for me for a change, Emmy. Go for it, Aurora. You should try the ponytail again, too. Well, what do you think? That outfit really looks great on you, but then I would say that. I chose it. Sorry, I was trying to look at my phone. I think I had delivery here and I didn't even realize. Yeah, oh my god, they just threw... I hate when they just throw crap at the door. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at that in a moment here. So yeah, we can do that to, like, switch between clothes. Now... I guess we can go to the hotel. Maybe that's what the tickets were for. We actually do that. We go to the hotel to see what it does. Let's see. I could be wrong here. No? Do I talk to you? Hold on. I got no standing rooms up. Wait, if you got yourself the right ticket, you can stay in one of our extra special ones. There you go. Okay. Well, I have them. Let's check them out. The Curious Suite, is it? That one's a lovely sea view. It's very popular with couples. Wow. The music, too. It's Stashin! He's 3D! Now here's a face I haven't seen in a while. I've been waiting for you, you know. May I ask who you are, sir? Why, I'm Stashin Scoffin. Stashin Scoffin? I can see how you got your name. How about you concentrate less on my name and more on being pleased to meet me again?
I'm not really that pleased.
What? Okay, I know your game. You're trying to act cool, aren't you?
No.
I fear you may have mistaken us for someone else. But no matter. Would you be so kind as to tell us where we are? Oh, I'll tell you where you are. You're in your dream world. Your subconscious. Okay, I bet you didn't know you'd find me in here, eh? Still, it could be a lot worse, you know. A lot worse.
Professor, this man is really strange. Everything about this place is strange. Let's get out of here as quick as we can.
Luke, that sounds like a good idea. Wow.
Well, good morning there. I hope you had a good night's sleep. Be sure to come back and try again. Say again sometime soon, won't you?
Oh, hell yeah. I can't wait for the other two now. Okay, let's see what the surreal suite's gonna be like.
It's so charming and spacious, that one is. Just perfect to relax in.
Good old Forsyth, or whatever it's called. Looks a little bit more colorful than I would have expected. Who the hell are you? I'm trying to recall a character that looked like that, but what is this place?
Romy. Maybe? Hi there, I'm Romy. I'm a world traveler. I must say you seem pretty different from the other folk here in Full Sense.
Full Sense.
You must have figured out that trick with the Military Express, too. Well done! Full Sense?
Curious. I had no memory of boarding any train.
Hang on, I don't think you understand. This Full Sense is a dream town.
Oh?
This is a dream? Listen, I'm a traveler, see? This might be a dream world, but I still want to see everything it's got to offer. Speaking of which, it's nearly dawn. I better make the most of this place before I wake up.
Huh. Well, that was weird. Okay, now I'm wondering if we're gonna get our freaking hearts ripped out by going to the future suite. Oh crap, I shouldn't have skipped over that, my bad. Oh look, it's future London. I wonder who's gonna greet us here. Oh, Edgar! Oh, okay.
Who are you? Don't come any closer! Oh! I wonder what he's so afraid of, Professor.
I couldn't possibly say. Never laid his eyes on this young man before.
Listen, there's no need to be scared. We're not going to do anything to you.
Oh, you're actually quite pretty.
Now, do you think you can tell us where this place is? We must have been in the middle of some kind of investigation.
This is Chinatown.
Chinatown? It doesn't ring any bells.
It is very odd. I have absolutely no recollection of how we ended up here.
No, we're in a strange place, talking to a man who's terrified of us, and my memory's all fuzzy. Is this a dream?
You may be right, Emmy. My dreams sometimes take me to curious places.
This is your dream? So what's this pretty girl doing with you?
Oh, I know. You're using her as a decoy to lure me out of my hiding. Somebody help! Help!
Oh, pull yourself together. We've already told you we're not going to hurt you. I think we better leave him alone, Professor.
I can only agree, Emmy. Okay. I was kind of hoping we'd get a different character. I mean, Full Sense and Chinatown, or future London. That could have been. They could have used other characters, in my opinion, but that's okay. Was that worth 30 treasure or reward points? It's a nice little callback. So, okay. Guys, I really think that's it for the main story. All the puzzles, all the hint coins, all the collection items, everything we can hunt, the world times, the mini games. Granted, I didn't grab all the souvenirs, but I'm okay not to do that. Yeah, I guess what's left is really just the challenges. And then the daily puzzles, just taking a quick look at those. I say quick, but you know what I mean. I probably will break it up into 2 bonus videos because doing one took like, what, 2.5, 3 hours? So, yeah. Yeah, that is it. And I can't believe it. Like I said, guys, I really... I held this game to very high regard because purely of all the story stuff that needed to get wrapped up, and it did. For the most part, it really did. And a lot of things threw me for a loop that I would not have expected. The whole aspect of having Descalade be his brother, Bronev being the father, like, man. I'm double checking the whole thing with the episodes, because it just seems weird that they have one more slot open underneath My Name's Herschel Layton, but I don't see how there could have been more. Well, this wiki doesn't have all the damn things on here. It's incomplete, so that doesn't help. What the hell? Why did I, in Google, put in Azran Legacy, one of my videos popped up. It must be like an algorithm thing, because I'm like, that's not correct. Hold on a minute. Okay. There is one last one, but it only opens up after you solve all the puzzles, and that includes the challenges. Okay, I was really going to be like kind of upset about that. I'm like, they can't just leave a thing there. Okay, so that explains it. So obviously we're going to take a look into that after we finish all the bonus stuff. So, whoo! But in terms of like the main series and the main stories, ladies and gentlemen, this journey since last October is complete. Feels weird. It really does. Now, we're not, like, done. Like I said, we still have the bonus videos here, and then I really am still deciding what I want to do regarding, you know, Layton Brothers, if it's even possible I can cover it, and what I want to do about Layton's mystery journey. Because I'm not going to lie, part of me of also doing this was kind of hoping that, like, New World of Steam would be, like, announced, and then I can just play right afterwards, but that obviously did not happen. Unless something drastically changes in the coming week after I post this. We'll see. So, it's been a hell of a ride. And I can't thank you all enough for watching all of this. I know it has not been the best. I know there's probably things I did that frustrated living hell out of you guys, and I get it. But for those that decided to stay and watch and enjoy with me, I will always appreciate it. So, as usual, thank you all so much for watching my Let's Play of Professor Layton and the Azran Legacy. Love you all so much, and don't forget to spread that love around. Have a great day, everybody.